everybody, welcome back to another American Truck Simulator video. I'm Big LT. So, since the last episode, which was right away, and I haven't touched this game in a while, I went to Dallas to buy this garage. So now I got a new garage. And just so you guys are aware, if I go to Garage Manager, it should show up. Yes, you see right here, here's the Dallas one. And I can have three employees, but we're gonna need to, well, you know, we're gonna need to get some stuff. So like trucks and drivers and the trailers and all that stuff. And you're probably wondering, like, how did you manage that so quickly? Well, first off, how do you know I did it so quickly? But anyway, yeah, I took out a bit of a loan, so to speak. So I gotta pay back that loan as fast as possible. So anyway, I want to stay within the Texas area for now. So I'm hoping there is some jobs in the, what is this one? I think it is the market. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, the way up to Cedar Rapids. Oh, jeez. That is Waco. Okay, that's down there. It goes all the way down there. It's 11,000 upon delivery. It's not too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I just want to make sure Waco is nearby us, right? I don't know the cities very well. Yeah, Waco's right here. We'll be going all the way to here. So that's not too bad. All right. So contracts. Was that it? No, it's external market, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, gonna do that. We're gonna begin delivery. Here we go. All right, I've also got myself well rested, and I've also apparently got gas since last time. Okay, how the hell do I get out of here? Just gotta find a road, I guess. There's a road right over there. And it's actually the road we'll be needing to travel down as well. Yeah, I know, I'm going the wrong way, but you know what? That's fine. As long as no one decides to turn in here. I spoke too soon. Okay, you know, that's fine. Let's just do this. Oh no, oh, okay, that's the highway. Okay. Well, we gotta go around anyway. Whoop, can't put there. Alright. So I basically took the wrong way. That's okay. Anyway, there's our garage that we bought. Or at least I bought. And in fact, well, no. This area is not particularly, whoop. This part is not actually part of our route, so we're taking our routes to get our product that we're picking up, and then we are going to take the thumbnail. That's what I was trying to go with. Oh, we gotta stop here. I'll tell you one thing, these trucks sure stop on a dime. It's not what usually happens in real life. So I want to stay in Texas basically because we got a garage. I want to pay back the loan. I want to get a new trailer, so to speak. A new trailer. And I want to get a lot of new things. Might even get like might recruit someone, get a new truck. Things like that. Okay, never mind. That's not what I was thinking it was. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is a one-way. That's why I couldn't just simply, you know. Yeah, as you can see, we popped out over there, but this is a one-way. That explains why I couldn't just simply go this way. All right, turning off right here. I swear that somebody just turned off and then he just turned back on. Okay then. How we doing? We're doing pretty good. We can merge over in just a moment. There we go. Somebody either shooting a gun or shooting fireworks. Take your pick. I say shooting a gun because there was a shooting in my town not too long ago at the time of recording this. I believe it was, at the time of recording, this is a Wednesday. I was supposed to record with Parker today, but she couldn't make it because she got sick. So this is the 12th of August, 2026. This shooting occurred, this drive-by supposedly occurred last week on Monday. It was roughly in my area, but thankfully I was nowhere near that area. Actually, I should have stayed in that lane because we gotta. Okay. So delivering more milk. So this will be going towards my World of Trucks profile, or account, or however you want to call it. I figured, do that, maybe I'll get lucky. I might even do like another video right away after this if I'm lucky. Depending on what contracts are available or what I can do nearby. I might even do a few videos. I want to do some more World of Trucks and I want to do them now. Right. So we don't have that long of a drive, but we're basically going from one part of Texas to another. We're actually going to be very close to Mexico too. I don't know if we're going to be able to see something as simple as the border in this game. People that probably already played this game will know for sure, but I don't. Heck, I mean, with British Columbia being a part of Canada and everything, because I learned it is going to be Canada. With that coming out and everything, they showed clips of, they've been showing footage of they even showed footage of South Dakota, which means I guess they're getting close to release. So whenever it releases and I have the money, I'm no doubt going to be getting it right away. No release date on that yet either, by the way. I don't think there's any release dates on any of the announced maps yet. But I remember they just dropped Illinois not too long ago, and the fact that would they drop turn off here, or not turn off, but the fact that Illinois released not too long ago, I would imagine it's still going to be a while before another state comes out. When did Illinois come out? It came out at the beginning of spring, somewhere around there. I want to say like around April. Maybe not April. I don't remember, to be honest. I honestly don't remember. Not that I'm worried about it anyway, because, well, I basically got Illinois when a lot of the other stuff was on sale, and I decided, if all this stuff's going to be on sale, I can easily buy Illinois and I get all the content. And I did. By the way, if my game crashes again and sends me to the desktop, don't worry. I don't have the Blue Archive Girls on my desktop anymore. I have, Waco discovered. Okay, we're at Waco. I actually have the Data Live Girls, but they're cheerleaders. Why? I don't know. I was thinking football, school, stuff like that. I was thinking like, well, football season's coming back, school is about to come back. What's the closest thing to an anime I can think of that can do stuff like that? Data Live. And then cheerleaders, because reasons, I guess. That was the best. That was like my only excuse to that. We're going to be turning off here pretty quickly because we're gonna be coming up to our destination, I would imagine. Whoop. Yep. I know, game. I know. I'm on the shoulder. Red light up ahead. You cannot see the ones up above, so I have to look at the one on the side. Alright, green light. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, no, never mind. Not here. Not here. Up ahead. I almost turned off on the wrong road. If it wasn't for the fact that if I didn't notice the signs up there. Or the painted roof, or not the roof, what am I saying? Road! The road! Some of these roads are just really confusing. I don't know why some of these states have these things. Alright. Roundabout coming up. Great. One of my grandma's favorite things. Not really. My grandma hates roundabouts. I don't blame her. I understand the importance of them, but, Jeez! The hell are you doing? That's not my fault! Jeez! I was literally in my lane, and this guy decides he wants to turn right into me and crash. That's not my fault. I'm sorry, but that was not my fault. Oops, a little speedy here. 30. It's a green light. I get if that guy wants to, turn in the area that I was right in front of, but come on. I mean, here's the thing about roundabouts. I think they just need to be one lane and one lane only. Go one direction, and that's it. That way, crap like that don't happen. I'm sorry, but that guy was totally in the wrong to do that. I know it's an AI, but still. That AI had no excuse to do that. No excuse. And I'm the one that is being, penalized for it. When I didn't do anything. I swear I was in my lane, and he decided he was going to turn right in front of me because he's impatient as crap. I'll just say that right now. Okay. While we're waiting for this red light, I know it's not going to do much, but I want to see how much further we are. Okay, just down the road, make a left to get to where we're going. Okay, and it is a left, not a right. So if we're going to need to make a left, well, I'm sure these guys have to turn. No, nothing there to turn. No turn there. That guy has a turn. We don't. So I'm going to have to get into that lane. That lane. Okay, well, I guess they're just gonna sit there. So we'll just go. I was gonna wait for them to move, but they just decided they didn't want to move, so I'm just gonna go on my own. Unless they think there is a turn there, and that's why they're stuck. I don't know. Slow it down a little bit. It's not Talladega. Not yet. I hope Talladega is in Farmington. That's in Florida, isn't it? Talladega? I don't even know. I know Homestead's in Miami. There's my turning lane. Whoa! We're gonna really come in through this like a bat out of hell, apparently. Great driving. Great driving, me. Very great driving. Couldn't slow down. I was trying to, I'm going to be honest. I was trying to. Alright. So, we got to make our turn right over here. Whoa, slow it down there. So here's the thing, as you can probably see, I have $54,000. It was 55 until that crash, but I have $54,000. Now, technically speaking, I don't know how much it's going to cost to recruit anyone, but I kind of need some wiggle room right now so I can safely pay back my loan and start working on maybe getting some new stuff. I will promise at some point I will try to get a new trailer and we won't have to worry about doing milk and raw milk and fruit juice anymore. I think it's high time we did switch trailers. Oh, it's one of these things. Alright. Back her up. Slow it down a bit. Line it up. That's not lining it up very well. But it doesn't matter. They're usually pretty generous. See? Alright. Turn it off and let's load that cargo in. Trailer's ready. Let's go. We're on our way to Laredo, Texas. In fact, trailer damage. Because of course, must have hit something. All right, you know what? Right here. Media, photo mode. Let's see here. How good can we get? That's not too bad, looking like that. That looks good. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, we got us our thumbnail. And I'll be sure to take care of that later. I got some videos I need to take care of as well, so if I have the time before bed tonight, I'll have to get those videos scheduled, get their thumbnails made, all that stuff. Alright. No cars coming. No cars coming. Here we go. Out on the open road. So upon completion, this will give us $12,784. Let's freaking do this. It's going to take us 5 hours and 42 minutes. So we don't even have to worry about sleeping. be there by 9:38 p.m., roughly around there. That's a yield sign. Cars, nope. I gotta be careful so I don't hit anything. I just wanted to make sure I was safe. Alright, let's get to the highway. I would imagine that's where they want us to go. Actually, looks like we'll be turning off right up ahead. Oh, okay, never mind. He's smart. He's smart. He knew better than to pull out in front of me. Okay, looks like it'll be up here at the traffic lights. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll get into this lane here already. Slow it down. Jeez Louise, what is wrong with me today? I hate to have another accident already. That would actually be my fault. I know actually I scraped the trailer earlier, but still. Not exactly what I meant. Alright, here we go. Kind of not maintaining my lane right now. What the hell's going on? Okay, we're coming up to the highway. He's stopping, so I imagine that's a stop right there, right? Nope, he's going ahead. Green light. Okay. Here will be our turn. There's our lane that we need to get into. Okay, the light is changing. I'm seeing that now. So let's see what cities we'll be traveling through. Going through Austin, Texas, San Antonio, and then we'll be at our destination. Okay, so it's just 2 cities. Is there a way station anywhere? Yes, so we will most likely be stopping at this way station. Okay. And that's the only one. Alright. Just want to make sure. Right there. Okay. I don't know. Oh, that's gotta be something else. Okay. That's a rest stop, but we don't need it. Okay. Just wanted to be on. I just wanted to make sure I knew what was up ahead. Since we're more or less staying in Texas. Wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for the squirrel. If you know where that's from, I think you watched some of the more better episodes compared to today. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if I brought this up in the last time I did one of these. Oh, green light. They got some kind of muscle car coming to the game. And I thought about it, and I kind of want to get it. to do a road trip. Nothing more, nothing less, just a straight up road trip. But if I do this, I'm going to need a lot of money and a lot of time. I need to get into the other lane, because that basically is a dead end. As you can see, I can't go that way. Alright, here we go. On the road again. I need to think of some like witty things to say after that. I'm not good at improvising. Scotty is, but I need to kind of get some ideas of like improving for things like that. First off, I have a lot of creativity. I just don't know how to use it. So, using my creativity to improvise something as simple as just a song, especially when something would be very obvious and be like, oh, that's kind of funny, you know, I wish I thought of that. That's kind of the problem. Scotty, on the other hand, he can improvise on the spot, no problems whatsoever. He doesn't even have to think about it for like 5 seconds. It takes him like no time at all to think of something. And I wish I had that kind of ability. It's probably the reason why like commentary for me is probably merge. Commentary from me is just whatever comes to my mind, I guess. That's the only thing. It's like whatever comes to my mind, I'll just say it. And that's probably what gets me into trouble a few times. I think that's Austin in the distance. That's where we're going first, was it not? Now, here's the thing. I would love to do some videos on this with SF Parker, with Scatty Boy Rules. Just on the off chance that, you know, yep, awesome. Just on the off chance that it'd be kind of cool for them to be a part of it, I guess. Especially SF Parker. Like, if I could do like a road trip thing from like going through Iowa, from Des Moines all the way up to Minneapolis as a video with her, that'd be great. Just gonna do like a, hey, we're just gonna drive through, visit some places we've been. Oh, geez, okay, gotta slow her down apparently. Okay. Just to kind of like take in the scenery as we drive by. It's like, hey, yeah, I've been here. I've seen that. That looks about accurate. Now I could say that about some of the stuff I've been to in Iowa, like Waterloo and everything. But the thing is, it's been so many years that I barely even remember it anymore. But I would imagine, like, a place like Rochester, that would be easily identifiable. We've both been there. I've been there so many times, I still know what it's like. So just the off chance of, like, going through Rochester, just to say, like, oh, yeah, I know this place. I know where we are. Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard, truth be told. Heck, we could say the same thing about Austin, if that gets included into the game. It might. I don't know if it will, but it might. I'm hoping. It'd be kind of cool. And if not Austin, then I would at least expect Albert Lee. Or Owatonna. Then again, I haven't been in Owatonna for so long, so I can't really say anything much about that either. I am going to merge here. Mainly because I know that way station will be coming up at some point, and I want to make sure I'm well prepared for it. 70 now. Let's get the thing off. Let's crank it up to... I'll just crank it up to 60. No big deal. No reason to go crazy. Alright, there's the thing over there that we saw on the map. That's another thing. Like, once I buy a new truck and everything, once we get to that point, I will most likely will swap trucks. So I will take this truck and give it to whoever I decide to recruit, and then I'll also give them this trailer, and then I will probably buy myself a new trailer, or maybe I'll just do like whatever contracts are out there or something. I don't know. Whatever works, you know. You know, truth be told, maybe I should do some of those like freebie type deals where I don't have to rely on using my truck. I can just accept the mission. It'll start me right away where I need to be, and then just kind of go from there. I might do a few of those, maybe. You know, I'll do a few of those next time. That way we don't leave Texas, at least I hope we don't leave Texas, and then we can basically just make money being wherever, you know, just wherever. If I do somehow leave Texas, I will probably make an attempt at some point when I'm ready to come back to drive cross country, whatever, wherever I may be, and then just kind of like go from there. Just get back to Dallas. Take a day to do that or something. But you guys don't need to go to the comments and tell me what would happen, because obviously I would have already done it, because I'm going to probably do that in the next episode. Just randomly do something from one spot and go from there. San Antonio. Okay. Made it to San Antonio, Texas. This is where Shawn Michaels lives. HB Shizzle. So remember, right, we go through San Antonio, then we have the way station, and then after that, that's where our destination would be. Laredo. If I'm saying some of these cities wrong, I do apologize. It's just I've never been there, and not only that, but maybe some of these places like I've only heard for the first time, so I'm not familiar. It's like, here's the thing: I don't know every city, you know, in the United States or across the world or whatever. Just the major ones that everybody's heard at least more than once, and I gotta slow down because I'm about to go over the speed limit. It's more or less like. If you heard of Tokyo, obviously you know where Tokyo is. It's in Japan. But then you might hear some other city in Japan, and you think to yourself like, well, how does it say this? And you don't know. The only ones I can think of that would have an easy time would be Japanese people, because their language is so simplified, because it's always that way of speaking those letters. Whereas like in the English like vocabulary, you know, you have the short A and the long A, so it's like A or A or something like that. Something like that. I don't remember how that stuff works. That's the stuff I learned in elementary, and I don't even remember it. You are probably going to merge, so I'll get out of your way. Also, I'm not paying attention to see if there was anybody in that lane next to me. Well, I didn't hear metal on metal, and I didn't crash. I didn't get fined. So I think we're fine. Okay. Because he's merged, I'll go back over here. I want to make sure I was out of his way. Going straight. That way leads to Houston, apparently. I think I see... Is it? Maybe? It's gotta be. maybe not. No, that's just an exit. I thought the things coming up was the way station. You're going fast enough. You don't need to merge over. Well, you're taking the exit anyway, so you didn't even need to merge over anyway. What's the time of the game? 7:48 p.m. We're almost there. We got another 2 hours and 12 minutes to reach our destination. But I believe they want this cargo delivered in 3 hours and 40 minutes, so we'll be fine. I guess at some point when I do another video, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this to work with like a racing wheel setup. Now, I have racing wheels. I don't know if they're compatible. And I don't know if they're going to work very well, so to speak. So, I may have to do a practice run, at least attempt a practice run, and then, if things go smoothly, then yeah, I will most definitely do some videos on it. And heck, you know, doing a racing wheel, I might know for a fact if I'll know what the dead zones and all that should be. So when I play a game like Forza with them, then I know exactly how to set these things up. Because God forbid, I always had trouble setting things up. Oh, here we go. There's that thing up there. I saw it on the map. Normally that would like jump me a little bit. I get spooked. Was like, oh shoot, yep, we got a way station coming up. Yeah, I already knew it was coming. That's why I scouted ahead. All right, here we go. Going into the way station. I think they want us. Yep, this one. What are you going to say to me? Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe journey. You got it. Thank you so much. I still don't know why that one way station was all like, oh, you need to be more careful next time. And then like the next one, and I think there was another one after that, we're all like, oh yeah, you're fine. Have a safe journey. I had no idea why that one was all... He must have been having a bad day. He must have been in a foul mood or something. Okay. New truck coming. It's gonna let us go because we got the blinker on and we are attempting to merge. That'll get praise for on the AI. When you have your blinker on and there's someone approaching from behind you and you're trying to merge over, they'll slow down so you can make the turn or make the merge over. I appreciate that about this game. I know I can go faster. I'm just going to put the cruise control at a comfortable 54 mile per hour. Oh shoot, there's something up ahead. What do we got? Oh no, that's just a cop. Just pulled somebody over. For a second, I thought it was going to be something like road construction or something. But it was not. Get it up to 60. I got the cruise control on. Also, I guess I didn't realize this. My headlights were on the whole time during the daytime. I didn't even notice that. It's probably a good thing. I don't mind. So I think tomorrow, at the time of recording this, I am going to be doing a lot of recording sessions plus a live stream. This video already gone up by the time all that's done, but I got like Honkai to do. I got Genshin to get through. I I got a lot of stuff I want to get through. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm not doing Digimon yet until Parker comes over and we can take care of that. Because, like, the next 2 chapters, I want her to be a part of it. Otherwise, she's going to miss something that happened in the story, and I don't want her to do that. So, whereas, like, after that, it's like, you know, there's some good stuff where it's like, yeah, it's fine. She doesn't need to be here for these parts. But this next one, and then the one after that, I need her there for it. Because, again, she's going to miss something that's happened completely. And then there's going to be another part halfway into where we currently are and where we're ending, where I would like her to be a part of too, whenever that may be. And then basically the end of the game, which will be a 2-parter. And that will probably take about 2 hours, depending on how well the battles go. I'll be glad when I get done with Digimon Story 7. I didn't even realize like how long ago we started that, and we're still doing it. It's like 2 years ago. We started that like 2 years ago, and we're still in the middle of it. But I will digest. You know, I was busy with other projects, and I kind of set it aside. And that's my fault, apparently. So I am focus on that as long as I get Parker to help me with whatever episodes I want her to be a part of. So I just need her for 2 more. Then I can do some solo stuff. Wait to a certain point where it's like, yeah, I need you for this part again. Do the rest up to the final chapter. Then, yeah. Then when we get to the final chapter, that's when I'm going to need Parker. And then with like Genshin, I'm doing this thing with Yay Miko. Oh shoot! I gotta merge. Gotta exit. Oh, we're coming up to the end, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, I'll make it quick. So I'm doing this thing with Yay Miko, and then I think it's go back to Inazuma City to do something, and then once I get to a certain point in that where I'm going to be doing a fight, the main fight in Inazuma, I'm going to have Parker join me for that, and then after that, it's going back to the mainland for one more part of the story, and then that's the end of that series. And Honkai, we're nowhere near done with Honkai, let's be honest. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay. I guess I didn't realize I had that alarm still set. Thank God it didn't go off. I hope it didn't pause any recordings either. Or pause the recording. Okay. Do I turn off? I mean, it looks like I have to. Okay. Do this. Because I saw the guy turn. Whoa! Hello, pal! Lucky I wasn't trying to make a wide turn, otherwise we'd crash. That's a yield, so we don't have to slow down or stop. That does say do not enter, so that's the off-ramp from over there. That's why I was kind of concerned about that. Gotta turn here. But yeah, with the current thing that's going on in Honkai Star Rail, there's like a few videos I may need to do. And then there'll be the main fight. And then after that, it's some of the some of the other like update stuff. Like, oh, I hear train. I was wondering if we were going to hear any trains in this episode. Yeah, so I don't remember all the after stuff after doing the main fight of Panacone. I know some of the stories. I think there's still something I'm forgetting with one of the stories. I just know that once we get to a certain point, there's going to be missing voice acting. And that's gonna, and I remember that because it's like, oh, that sucks. Because there was at a time when they was doing like there was that whole thing with the strike or whatever, or something. And some actors had to join the strike, otherwise, I don't know. It was a weird thing. Hello, I do. Yeah, I do. You went up, so now we go through. Alright, I see the trigger up ahead. More railroad crossings. We gotta park this thing at night. Great. Hopefully it's an easy one. Alright. If I do this, it wants me to do it there. If I do this, it wants me to do it over there. I think, well, you know what? Let's play it safe because it's nighttime. Oh, it's right there. If it was during the day, I would do it. I would do it the back end thing, but I have a hard enough time seeing what I'm doing at night with situations like this, so I'm just gonna play it safe this time. All right, there we go. Turn the engine off and unload. There we go. Farm away, 1 of 7. Alright, let me see what current company or job offers there is, just out of curiosity. No, nothing. Okay. What about the freight market? Cargo market, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I see we got one for Amarillo, Texas, that pays well. That's all the way up there, but you know what? I think I can handle that. Better than these other two. So I'll tell you what, we'll do this one in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this. Why did I say it was an episode? It's not an episode. Thank you so much for watching this video of American Truck Simulator. I'm Big LT. See you guys next time for another video. You guys have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.